City of Ithaca, people already have the option to rent bikes, but electronic scooters could be added to the mix very soon.
A company is pitching the idea and still trying to get the city to hop on. But as News Channel 9's Julia LeBlanc shows us, some are already sharing their safety concerns.
A new way of getting around. You could see more of these electronic scooters on the streets of Ithaca soon.
And so with that as a goal, that helps us on the environmental front, it helps us on the parking issues, it helps us with traffic, it helps us with general congestion in urban environments.
Right now in New York State, there are certain restrictions on e-scooters and e-bikes, but lawmakers are working to leave the decision whether to allow them up to local governments. In Ithaca, a private company called Lime is working with the city to start a pilot program where you can unlock a scooter for $1 and pay 15 cents per minute to ride it.
Okay, so you come up to a scooter anywhere in the city, you use your app, and the app will show you where the scooters are and other vehicles around. You click scan to ride. You scan the code right there, and it sends an unlock signal to the scooter.
The e-scooter is just like any other scooter you'd use in your childhood, except it's motorized. You get on it, give it a little kick, and press the throttle. But because it's so unfamiliar, some neighbors have safety concerns.
Even though they're not supposed to, we had a huge concern that people would ride them on sidewalks, which would be hazardous to pedestrians. I mean, annoying at best, dangerous at worst.
Some members of the Common Council don't feel the city is prepared to handle a program like this one, saying it's more of a risk than a benefit. But those at Lime are counting on neighbors to handle the scooters with care.
The safety is paramount at Lime. That's the thing that we care the most about at this point. And in order to educate our consumers and to educate our riders.
Moving toward a new future. In Ithaca, Julia LeBlanc, News Channel 9.
Lawmakers in both houses are expected to vote on the bill tomorrow, giving e-scooters and bikes the same rights as other vehicles on the road.
I'd like to try out one. The Ithaca Common Council is waiting on word from the mayor to move forward with an e-scooter program.
Maybe Julia can give you a lesson.
You bet. She has all the rules down pat.